This is Devin and Anna Baby at the TLC Clinic in Hudson. The morning run, I'm going to let it go through regular and then do a slow play review for you, Devin. I really loved your mare. She was one of our favorite of the clinic. You ended up reserve champion of the clinic jackpot. And I really think, her age and her knowledge is great. So the best thing I think you can do for her, let's see, you ran at 18, I think it was, in the morning. 18.3. So we'll go back through, and the best thing I think you can do is do as I suggested earlier. You came in with a nice aggressive riding. I really like that. But right here, when you sit and say whoa to her, I like that you're asking her for rate, but she still gets a little bit by it. So let's back that up and see how aggressive you rode and when you sat. 1, 2. So you gave her the notice 2 strides out, but you still got a little bit past it. So you might want to try talking to her because that cost you time on the clock, obviously, because you got a little bit topside and a little bit deep. So what I would suggest doing, what I like to do to my horses, especially as aggressive as you were sending her in there, is right about in this position when you're almost to the barrel, say whoa, whoa, and then say here, here, and they'll come back quicker to you when you're talking to them. Also, right there, I would start clucking and smooch her out. I think she really will learn to hustle out more. That way you can back off a little bit going in. And just looking and riding at spot 1 and spot 2. Second barrel was great. And again, I would just smooch her out. You rode her really nice. So again, 1, 2 strides of rate, 1, 2 strides out of the barrel. So what you want to make sure you're not doing is being overly aggressive into the turns to where that you cost your time, because barrel races are won in the turns. So I like the idea of after I rode her and felt how nice her basics were, I like the idea of just keeping her in shape, and what you said about ponying her, all of that sounds really good in trail rides. But I would also like to see you add maybe once a week, or if you feel like she's lacking, just do that drill where you work one barrel at a time and it's easy in to spot 1 and spot 2, and then smooch at her at spot 3 and get that little bit of fire out of her. You ride her very well. She is strong and powerful, so make sure when you're riding to your spots, you're looking between her ears, and make sure you sit through the turns and use that horn to lock down and pull up. But yeah, she's a really nice horse, and I'm really glad you came to the clinic.